Welcome back to Super Shag 64. Oh wait, I already made that joke last part. Um, now this is part 5 of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, and in this part we'll be doing the I don't know if it's just a big city or futuristic city, but yeah, city level. And well, we start with I think this is the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2.
Bad skills this.
Yeah, I get better, but
No, yeah, not judging you at all. More Shaggy.
I think this is the start of Sonic Adventure 2 though. I'm just waiting for the the suspect spotted ahead, or whatever. Block all major roads and capture the suspect. But yeah, I did have a bit of trouble on this because, I mean, this road is very incomplete.
Yeah, no. Should have a sign for that at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how, morning commutes can be pretty bad, but I don't know how these people cope.
No, this is an everyday thing for me. So I'm not ever late at all.
No, never, ever.
Ever.
Actually, is this a Sonic Adventure 2 ripoff, or is this a Pepsi Man ripoff?
I'd agree it's more Pepsi Man. I would agree with that.
Pepsi Man.
Oh, now this
Wow,
is ridiculous.
Yeah, these potholes are getting a little too. It's like that Simpsons episode where the potholes are getting really bad, and the popcorn truck drives in to this massive hole in the road, and then it explodes, and all the popcorn pops.
Doesn't that happen near me?
I wish. Actually, do you know what this skateboarding stuff reminds me of a bit? In Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, because Activision were super I can't think of the right word. They were really scared of trying out new things, so they would only do stuff that was popular at the time. So when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or skateboarding, was being made, they told the guys to make it a racing game where you would skate downhill, and it was about trying to skate downhill the fastest. And then right at the last minute, Neversoft changed it to changed it to a proper skateboarding game, which I think was a brilliant decision.
Was that Tony?
I think so. Take that. I mean, we're getting all sorts of games today. We've had Sonic Adventure, Pepsi Man, Tony Hawk's. Just before we were playing Donkey Kong by skipping, getting past those barrels. Actually, I know we've made this comparison 3 times already in this part, but this really is Sonic Adventure, because you start on a skateboard and you just jump off it, and now you're running around the city. I'm just waiting for a giant truck to come and chase Shaggy down the road.
It's all too familiar.
I mean, he would. I mean, Shaggy is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. I can't imagine him outrunning a giant truck.
You can imagine him. I cannot. I can imagine him absolutely screaming though.
Wait, you mean screaming in terror, or would it be because he's powerful? He's battle cry.
Yeah, battle cry.
I was trying to get that life, and I was kind of debating with myself: do I keep going for it, or do I go, or do I just move on? And then I think I just gave up in the end.
No, you gave it a few times.
Yeah. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, some skills on the right there. activated.
I hate street performers. Boo! Boo! Do you know what? Street performer always kind of bothered me. I mean, props to him for being really good, but there's this one guy, and he did the same performance every time where he just jumped through these loops, but each loop had a different hazard around them. So like there would be, one would have like knives, one would be spiky, one would have fire around it.
Yeah.
But
it's really hard to gauge. Sorry, how far you have to go across to actually hit them. You know, like
yeah, no, you're right.
I was on the first go, and I was like, "Eh, Michael's off. What?"
It's what happens when you put a 2D aim reticle over a 3D game. Like, precise pie throwing is not a a proclivity of Shaggy. But yeah, this like thing he'd do, it wasn't really like a that much of an impressive thing when you. I mean, it's impressive, sort of, but when you realise, oh, he's just jumping through the loops, and the loops are clearly big enough for him to fit through. Like, these hazards add nothing to whether he can jump through them or not.
Yeah, okay, they're not actually like obstacles in his way to get through the ring.
No, they're just sort of like, if you mess up, you die, kind of thing. But they're not. It's not like they're so far apart though. It's like you have to really mess up to.
Oof, that was close.
So yeah, now we're playing Metal Gear Shaggy. Jeez, this big city is just full of plagiarism, isn't it?
Is that the one so far?
I think we're on, yeah. Oh, we're on. No, we're on the 5th game, I think now.
Yeah, we said DK.
This shag has a coconut gun. But yeah, now we've gone through the streets. We've finished our rampage there, and oh, look who it is! It's it's the spiky guy. I think this is the only time where he actually appears in a level and not just a boss. It feels very. I wonder if he was like going to appear more often, and it's just like.
But then they decided not to.
Yeah, because like when you actually get to the end of this corridor, he says like "lucky shot," but you don't actually like fight him. So.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't know. He makes me think of the Green Goblin a bit. Like.
Yeah. I see.
We'll meet again, Shaggy. Avenge me!
I knew that was coming.
I think the story of this level though is Shaggy's come to like speak with the manager. I think he's like using his superpowers for Karen like issues. Interestingly, the only enemy in this level is, except for the Phantom, is this security guard guy who appears if you go in the cameras, but he's actually the security guard in the real world in the film.
Oh,
Ow. Yeah, it's nothing stopping Shaggy today. It's
not even a laser.
like, do you think if someone killed Scooby, do you think Shaggy would do a John Wick and like he'd be completely unstoppable?
You don't. Especially when it's Scoob. I think all of them would go John Wick.
This can go 2 ways, punk. Oh, I say that just as I jump in the hole.
2 ways.
speaking of like interesting things about this like level and stuff. This world is like completely original for this game.
Okay.
In the film they don't go to like they don't go to like a big city level, like the final level where the circus is and stuff. There's like a city outside that they go around, but there's no like big futuristic looking city. But I think they did that because the other levels that they had in the film probably wouldn't work. Like because the other levels are they're shrunk down in a garden, which that maybe could work. You could have a level about like shooting bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
They had an underwater level, but I don't think they would have had time to do underwater. And Crash already did underwater stuff.
I was about to say Cash. Oh, Cash. Yeah.
Cash Banuka. Subscribe to Kadikarus.
yeah, just adding that.
No, but don't. He doesn't reply to my tweets.
Me.
No, do. There's a medieval level in the film, but that would have been too Crash 3. The moon might have worked, but there's not really much on the moon.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much they could actually drag that out for.
It'd just be aliens and stuff. Maybe moon jumping might have worked. But with that, the fastest boss in the game is done.
Wow.
It's actually like the easiest boss, I think.
Yeah.
It depends.
Oh, look at Gibby. Gimme.
But yeah, that's like I think that's actually like the fastest world as well in the game. Like that took no time at all.
Forgot about that move.
But yeah, join us in the next part where we'll be going to Egypt.